At a time when India and the rest of the world was battling the deadly coronavirus surge, on 26th May 2020, Swami Prahlad Jani, an Indian monk, breathed his last at the age of 90 in Gujarat and was passed on to the spirit world. While the media at the time was mostly filled with reports of the pandemic, the news of his death was also covered by leading media houses not just in India but around the world. But why? Why did his death gain so much media attention? Well, it's because of the claims he made while he was alive, which shook the very foundations of the scientific community and especially that of the human physiology. He claimed to have been living without eating or drinking anything, not even water, for 75 years. Born on 13th August 1929 in Gujarat, Swami Prahlad Jani claimed to have undergone a spiritual experience in his childhood which changed his life forever. When he was 7 years old, he left his home and went to the jungle to live. At the age of 12, Jani became a follower of the goddess Amba Devi. Such was his devotion towards the Divine Mother that he started wearing red sari-like gown, nose and earrings, bangles and flowers in the hair just like the goddess. Due to his mother-like appearance, his followers started calling him Chunri Wale Mataji. Being a yogi, Jani lived in a cave in a forest in Gujarat and only visited his village and family once a year to celebrate the holy Navratri festival. It was during one of these Navratris, when he was 14 years old, something amazing happened. He was blessed with a divine vision of the goddess, but not just one, but three of the great divine mothers together.
આસો સુદ આઠમના દિવસે 12 વાગે મા કાળી મા લક્ષ્મી મા સરસ્વતી ત્રણ બહેનો આવી મને કે ચાલો મારી સાથે આવવું છે મેં કહા આપણે તૈયાર છીએ તૈયાર છો પછી મેં કહ્યું પ્રીતમાં તો શું કરીશું તમારે આટલું બધું બંધ.
From that day on, he never felt the need of eating or drinking anything, as he believed Amba Devi was taking care of him by providing him with water through a hole in his upper area of the mouth. Obviously, he became a subject of much controversy and was ridiculed by almost every section of the society. Many people in India and around the world, including scientists, skeptics, or experts in human biology, were quick to dismiss him as just another fake godman. An extraordinary claim like that would obviously be put under intense scrutiny, and nobody would believe it so easily. His fame, along with his claims, were spreading far and wide in Gujarat, and soon he was introduced to Dr. Sudhir Shah, the director of neurosciences at Sterling Hospital in Ahmedabad. When Dr. Sudhir Shah heard for the first time about Prahlad Jani's miraculous powers of surviving without food and water, he was very skeptical. Being a man of science, he wanted to verify his supernatural claims.
I was very skeptic to what all he said, and I laughed it out. I said, you will have to be in the hospital under continuous video monitoring, and if you are true, I will put your good remarks to the world. If you are wrong, I will have to literally undress you, in the sense this is cheating. If you are prepared, then come.
Prahlad Jani was undeterred, and something that the doctors were not ready for happened. He agreed for the tests. For the next 10 days, Yogi Prahlad Jani was kept under constant supervision. Multiple CCTVs, staff vigilance, security, doctors, they were all keeping a close watch on him 24/7. They even went on changing the camera person to make sure there is no cheating involved from any ends.
Prahlad Jani has been described as a hermit and not eaten or drunk anything for nearly 70 years. A key Indian medical institute is observing him in a private hospital in the western state of Gujarat.
A round of tests was conducted on him every day to check his vitals and other organs. Dr. Sanjay Mehta, a radiologist, was tasked with conducting sonography on prahladjani twice a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. And it was during one such test he was conducting, he found something so bizarre it had their heads left scratching. Without drinking any liquids, prahladjani's bladder was found to have urine in it. But that's not the craziest part. They saw that he was not using the washroom to relieve himself, as the toilets were sealed off because of another claim he made, which is that he does not pass urine or stool. So what's happening to the urine inside the bladder, which the doctors just found? Get ready to hear the craziest thing you might ever come across. The urine was apparently getting absorbed inside his body.
I took all possible measures to see that he is not left alone for a moment. Number 2, Mr. Prahladjani did not pass urine or stool during these 10 days, although we could see formation of urine in his bladder.
There was ups and downs. One time it is a 400 ml, then 200 ml, 300 ml urine. But at the end of the study, gradually there was no urine in his urinary bladder. He was claiming that he is absorbing the urine in his body, which was difficult to explain as far as the science is concerned.
We have to keep in mind that under the right circumstances, it is possible that humans can live 10 to 15 days without drinking. But without drinking and urinating, medical experts expect humans to die between day 4 and 6. Apart from not passing any urine or stool, all the tests that was conducted on prahladjani for a period of 10 days came out to be normal. Dr. Sudhir Shah was quoted as saying, "We're all scientifically educated and research-oriented doctors. We racked our brains and it was the greatest surprise of our existing life, as if a bomb had hit us." Nobody was able to explain what was happening or what they are witnessing in front of their very own eyes. The doctors were not just dumbfounded, but they were also a little tensed, as this yogi was bending every scientific rule that was made around human physiology.
At the end of the project, our conclusion was Mr. Prahladjani did not take anything orally, neither fluid, nor water, nor food during these 10 days of our project.
The results of the study were made public by Dr. Sudhir Shah, and it soon spread like wildfire. Scientists and skeptics alike were not able to believe anything about these results. They started questioning the doctor's credibility and the approach of how they conducted this whole experiment. They were trying to find loopholes desperately. Nevertheless, over the years, the fame of Yogi and the results of the study were gaining worldwide attention. It also got the attention of some of the personnels from DIPAS, which stands for Defense Institute of Physiology and Allied Sciences, one of the research wings of DRDO, and wanted to know more about this mysterious yogi and the study. Additionally, in 2006, there was one more person who was probably the most excited when he heard about the results of the 2003 study. So excited was he that he pushed the doctors of Sterling Hospital and the military personnel from DIPAS to conduct another experiment with this yogi. This person was none other than the President of India at the time, the legendary Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Azad. And he got what he wanted. Another study with more doctors and more military personnel was set up with prahladjani for another round of experiment, this time in 2010. This is the end of part 1 of the video, as we believe the video is getting little longer and there are too many things still to unravel and examine. Watch out for the part 2, where we will talk more about the details of the 2010 study, their criticism, but most importantly, we will examine one fundamental question. Who was Swami Prahladjani? Just another fraud or a divine being sent to this world for a purpose? Thank you so much for tuning in with us today and giving us your precious time to watch this video. Please do leave us a comment down below on what you think about this episode. And if you liked the video, please hit a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Sacred Encounters, with the part 2 coming very soon. Thank you once again and see you all in the next one.